Anne Frank was a young Jewish girl whose diary became one of the most famous books in the world. Anne was born on June 12th, 1929, in Frankfurt, Germany, to Otto and Edith Frank. She had an older sister named Margot. In 1933, when Adolf Hitler came to power and anti-Jewish laws spread, the Franks moved to the Netherlands to escape persecution. For a while, life seemed normal again. Anne went to school, made friends, and dreamed of becoming a writer. But in 1940, the Nazis invaded the Netherlands. Jewish families like the Franks were no longer safe. In July 1942, when Margot received a call-up notice to report to a Nazi labor camp, Otto Frank moved his family into hiding. They lived in a secret annex behind a bookcase in the building where Otto's business was located. The Frank family was joined by four others, the Van Pels family, and a dentist named Fritz Pfeffer. For over 2 years, the eight people hid in silence during the day, relying on friends and employees to bring them food, news, and support. Anne, just 13 when she went into hiding, kept a diary. She wrote about daily life in the annex. Anne's writing is thoughtful, honest, and wise beyond her years. She imagined a future where she could be free again, become a famous writer, and help the world understand what was happening. Her diary became her best friend, a place to speak her truth. She gave it the name Kitty. On August 4th, 1944, the secret annex was discovered by the Nazis, possibly due to a tip from an unknown informant. Everyone hiding there was arrested. The Franks were sent to Auschwitz. Later, Anne and Margot were transferred to the Bergen-Belsen concentration camp in Germany. In early 1945, just weeks before the camp was liberated, Anne and Margot both died of typhus. Anne was only 15 years old. Otto Frank, Anne's father, was the only one from the annex to survive the Holocaust. After the war, he returned to Amsterdam and found Anne's diary, which had been saved by one of the helpers, Miep Gies. Otto published it in 1947 under the title The Diary of a Young Girl. Anne Frank's diary has since been translated into more than 70 languages and read by millions. It remains one of the most powerful reminders of what happens when prejudice goes unchecked, and how the voice of one young girl can change the world. Anne Frank is not buried at Hollywood Forever Cemetery, but there is a memorial honoring her there. Located near the entrance, this cenotaph features a portrait of Anne and a quote from her diary. The memorial was dedicated in 2000 in recognition of what would have been her 71st birthday. The inscription reads,
"This is a photo as I wish I still was. If so, I would still have a chance to come to Hollywood."